Oski, offset to the left. There goes Kamara up the middle. He's got running room to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Eagles knocking on the door, leading 10-0. Here's Hartson again, running straight ahead, and he plows in. 24-0 AU, 7:28 to go, second quarter. They hand it to Ty Stevenson, and he goes toward the goal line and powers his way in.
Absolutely. The biggest thing is it's such a long season at the college level. You're playing 11 games guaranteed, and ideally, you play more after that. So in order for, us to get to where we want to go as an offense and as a team and, overall, we have to have, a lot of different guys playing and absorbing all those hits that you're going to take, especially at the running back position. These guys are carrying the ball a lot and they're getting hit a lot. So, it's good on their bodies to make sure there's a fresh guy ready to go. And it also helps the offense that way. Once, whatever running back's in the game, they're fresh because there's 3 of them that are playing the majority of the snaps, and, whoever's not in is getting the rest. And once they go in, they're fresh to get ready to go.
Sometimes you can't always see everything on the field, so you have another set of eyes on the sideline to tell you, hey, this is what you may have seen, this is what we've seen, this is what you could do better. We all work together to push each other. So when we're able to do that, we're not only able to help ourselves, but we're able to help the team as well.
I often say we all ask each other questions like, hey man, did I do this right, or could I have done this better? And then we all just try to implement that with each other. So just knowing that someone has your best interest and knowing that somebody may see something different that you haven't seen. So just knowing that we can add that to our game is really, really impactful.
I say I like it because it shows like we're not selfish and like it make it more fun. You get other people an opportunity and not putting the whole beat down on you, so you get a break, stay fresh because it's a long season.
Wiltrell, he had come from 2 previous stops to us. He's an Ohio kid, right up the road from Ashland, Washington, Northeast Ohio guy. So, it was kind of getting him back in the flow of playing. He had been at 2 previous places where he didn't play as much as, you're seeing him play right now. So, those first couple games, I thought, it was kind of a get your feet wet back into, really having that role where you're playing a lot. And you've seen, he gets better each week, and, I've been really happy with that. For Ty's been doing great. He's that physical runner that he always is, so it's really nice to see him getting downhill, right, running guys over. Saw a couple plays this past week where he was able to, break some longer runs after running a guy over, and that, that's the strength he possesses, which is always fun to watch, and you can always use that in an offense. And then Lando's kind of he's got a couple different options. He's more out in space, able to be a little bit of the agility guy, but he's able to catch it out of the backfield and also still run with a lot of power as well. So between all 3 of them, I think we cover all the needs that you want in the running back room.
I think it has. I think it's worked out pretty well. Kind of like how Coach Nickoli said, we don't take as many hits. We're able to stay fresh, so we're able to perform at the top of our game every time we do get that opportunity to go into the field. So I like it.
Yeah, man. Credit to the O-line and tight ends, fullbacks. So really, we can't do it without them, really. Because without them, there will be no touchdowns, be no long runs. So just the guys, it really starts up front with those guys, man. So as far as when they play good, that's when we play good.
I said the standard's really high. We can't get complacent. That's what I say because we got a long season still, and we can't just be cocky and go out there and just think everybody's just gonna let us win. So we can't be complacent.